welcome. Today I'm gonna do Draw My Life. From the last Draw My Life, Pushin did it and it was fake. It was fake. So I wanted to make the real one today. But if you're watching this, be alerted there's a washing machine on. So first, I wanted to start where I was born. I was born in the UK, Crawley, over here, and basically in England. So I was a little baby then. I was the baby of the family. I was always happy and never cried. Let's go 2 years further. So I was a toddler by then, and I really didn't eat a lot. So this is how I would look. But I didn't look like this. This is just how people drew me. Noodle. I was in nursery. My nursery was called Handcross Nursery. And this was the sign of it. Well, I'm holding my camera with the right hand, and this is my left hand, and I'm not exactly right-handed, but let's just move on. So, who never thought I moved to play school? I didn't go to play school then, because I heard that play school is American. So I was born in England and I didn't want to be American. At my nursery, I met a girl called Olivia, and she had very long hair just like me, and she never cried, except if we would fight. So I would bring fake phones and we would play. We were teenagers. And it was much fun. Then we had a test of ABC, and me and Olivia had an idea to copy. We would copy each other for every test because we agreed, and we would look so crazy that the teacher caught us. The teacher would blame much more on Olivia because I was 1 year younger. So if you go 2 years later, then I was already alive at school. Handcross school. Just like Handcross nursery, just a school. But I had to move away from Olivia, even if we loved each other. Our heart was so big. It looked like a frog, actually. Okay, so I was sad, but my heart ranged and I had a good life. Whenever you think, do I have a sibling? Well, yes, I do. I do. When I was in school, I had a big sister that was 12. And she was sleeping a lot in classes. But now, my mom is pregnant, so I'm gonna have a smaller sister. But of course, we're talking about the past. So, my dad would go a lot on races on a bicycle, so I couldn't see him much, and it was really hard for me. Then a miracle happened. A bad miracle, I mean. We had to move to Poland. and leave all my friends. I had to leave my ballet classes, my fun times in the park. I had to leave Olivia, all my friends I loved, and all my tears came out. But when I moved there, I had the best party in the world. When I was 6 years old, it was in a very big park, and there was a really big pool. Well, the pool was not much deep, that I could reach it. Yes, but my birthday wasn't on the beginning. My birthday was June 18th. Let's go a little bit forward. When we go forward, I mean to when I got to know my mom was pregnant. It was about time to sleep when there were stars in the sky. I don't know how to draw stars. So my dad woke me up and said, "Darling, we have to say something." And actually, from the 2 days before, I thought my mom was pregnant already. How right I was. She already was a little bit fat because she started 2 months ago. Then I cried so much I couldn't stop till morning. Then 2 days later it was morning and I had to go to school. Don't remember when, but I know that it was somewhere in end of the year. I met a girl called Leila. She became my bestie, and she loved minions with hats and had dresses and had noodle hands and had macaroni feet. She was so funny. But she was also cool. So it was a little bit bad. I decided I'll make her a crazy test to see if she was crazy. I had that in England too. Crazy, crazy. So it was 5 days to take her first test and 12 days to take 3 tests. It was 21 altogether in total. I realized a load of people bullied my best friend, Leila. So I would be rude to them too. It's not my fault, it's just for Leila. So I learned just to ignore them. So one side of me said, don't ignore them, fight with them. You're gonna get phones and iPads. And the other side of me said, don't bully them, ignore it. You're gonna get sweets and toys. So I wanted to get sweets and toys. What do phones and computers mean anyway? I just didn't know. Then I got a tablet and I saw someone called Dennis Daly. I realized he was a YouTuber, but my mom and dad said no. Then I saw Yummy. I realized YouTube can be very good for you. And I saw a YouTuber, Emily, my dad, but I call him Emily. I also saw Amy Lee, IS Cupquake, and the Pauls. So then I wanted to be a YouTuber. And I started YouTubing on, my mom's channel. So always in the beginning I had to write Pushing Lol 111. And I never realized there are channels, so it was fine. Then 1 year forward, I went to an app called Scratch. So I realized, what is a YouTuber without a channel? My mom wanted to make my channel, but she didn't make it to work. So when I made it, it worked.